we don't do anything heavy-handed on Roswell, and I think that is why our show is so successful, is because we're able to um, sort of flip representation on its head. I just love that we've got queer cowboys on our show. My name is Danny Tolli. I am writer producer on Roswell, New Mexico. I've been on Roswell, New Mexico since season 2. I joined as an executive story editor, was a co-producer for season 3, and I'm going into season 4, which we're currently writing and shooting. For me, I was very interested in Roswell and working on Roswell because of the fact that we were telling a queer love story with 2 characters, but also that our gay male character was an Army vet, had gone to war, was sort of dealing and struggling and coping with PTSD from torment from his father, that felt like a very LGBTQ storyline to me, but also universal at the same point. And I was really fascinated by sort of how Alex Maines, our character on the show, he evolved, he found his voice throughout these last 3 seasons, and finally put to bed the demons and the ghosts that he's been wrestling with. And I think that that is a very queer specific storyline, but it's also universal. And I found that really beautiful, and I was so excited to join the show and help craft that story for the last 3 years. Important to me because it breaks down the stereotypical tropes that we've seen, particularly with gay men in mainstream media. Here, we've got a character like Michael Guerin, who is a rough cowboy. You know, he works with his hands in the junkyard, but he's in love with this guy, and he's been in love with this guy since forever. And that doesn't make him less of a man, less of a human. And I think it's incredibly important that we see characters like that who are navigating in the world, and they happen to be an alien or a superhero who is gay or queer or LGBTQ. And so I think that that is incredibly powerful. And that from a representation standpoint, if I had seen a character like Michael Guerin growing up, I think I would have found my own voice and had maybe struggled a little less with my coming out story. You know, I think a lot about how how Michael Guerin came out to his siblings, to Max and to Isabel, and it wasn't a very special episode. It was just a moment in a scene that they were like, "Oh, okay, so the guy that you, the person that you loved in high school is Alex. Okay, got it. Moving on." That was really powerful. I think it was very contemporary. I want to see more superheroes who are queer. I want to see more doctors, more lawyers. I want to see more nuanced portrayals of queer characters, more romance, more queer Black joy. I want to see trans characters who are living their best lives and they just so happen to be trans. I want to see more positivity and more positive portrayals. I'm a little tired of doom and gloom.